brought their contingent as well to Omaha.
Well, I was going to save my wow for Kid Dynamite, Kyle Dake, but the wow got taken by Ness's
oh, that was unbelievable.
Finish there. But Montell Marion, what's neat about this guy is he didn't even know for sure if he was the guy. I mean, earlier, Daniel Clare was ranked as high as number 7 at 141 for Iowa. Had Slayton in there. He didn't even know he was the guy for sure until a month ago, and here he is in the finals.
Well, good choice by the coaches. Dake representing Cornell, best finish in school history.
I mean, I've been watching Kyle Dake in this tournament. I'm going, are you kidding me? That semifinal win against Humphrey, he was on his back and got off before any back points. I said, how do you do that?
That's the kind of athletic talent he brings. He's very big for this weight class. Rob Cole, when I spoke with him yesterday, felt he may not be back in this weight class.
No, he'll be a couple of weight classes up by the time his career ends. He'll be a 57-pounder.
Cut.
There's Rob Cole, NCAA champion at North Carolina. Comes from a great wrestling family. Bill Cole, 3-time NCAA champion at Iowa State Teachers College. And now UNI just shocked the world basketball. They beat Kansas 69-67.
So big week for Cornell as well as their basketball squad wins their first NCAA basketball game. But tonight it's all about wrestling, and the Big Red finishing second in the overall team standings. Kyle Dake, a big part of that, a true freshman here in the 141 National Championship. He is the #1 seed. Montell Marion there in the black singlet, the #6 seed.
All right. I think Montell Marion's a good story. I mean, he came in, he was doing things his way, got a little trouble, but here's what I think. I think he bought into the program. He bought into what the coaches were saying. He's all in now to be the very best he can be. He's good at all positions, and he wants to win. That's why he's here.
If you have Tom Brand's disciplining you, I would tend to think they're going to listen. Dake, nice leg shot. Has it secure and try to trip now.
Wow. Look at the athleticism.
This favors Dake.
Good job, Kenny. Offense.
Parents of Kyle Dake, Doug and Jody Dake in attendance. And what's that going to be for a mom to watch her true freshman sending off to college? And, oh, by the way, he's going to wrestle for a
head outside single, warded up. Look at that.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
And that's Kid Dynamite right there.
Wow. Turn it all around. Coming out the back door, Dake scores the takedown.
Mom can breathe easy for a moment.
Look at this shot. Head to the outside single. He doesn't get it cut off because Dake cuts his own arm off. Then the hips. Look at this. He keeps them in tight. Comes out, around, gets the leg. But look at toe in, and both legs. 2 points. Rewarding the offensive wrestler there at the edge.
Kyle Dake in the red singlet out of Cornell, the true freshman. 2-0 lead on Montell Marion of Iowa.
How tough is Dake on top?
Very good.
Humphrey chooses neutral in the semifinals against a true freshman. That tells you how, I mean, this kid can ride, and usually getting on the mat, getting out from underneath and on top is the weak point for freshmen coming out of high school.
Well, he uses that long body, great leverage. Red. But Marion gets it done.
And they give Marion a one-point escape, and the Iowa fans and coaches thought it should have been more.
It's Terry Bland's there, along with Doug Schwab, both NCAA champions for the Hawks in their day.
Final seconds ticking away here in the first period, and it'll be Kyle Dake on top 2-1 as they go to the second period as we check in quickly with Quint Kesnick.
Yeah, special guest Jordan Lean, former Cornell national champion back in 2008, who trains out of Ithaca right now and trains with Kyle Dake in the wrestling room. What was your first impression of the freshman?
He's just got the intangibles. When he came in this year, he walked into the room and he expected to beat everyone. He expects to beat me. He expects to beat anyone that he wrestles. And so when he doesn't understand why, and he takes it personally. You're going to see amazing technique, you're going to see amazing skills, but if you watch closely, you're going to see something real special, and it's what's inside that almost no one else has.
We see dozens of highly acclaimed high school wrestlers fail in their freshman year. Why has he been so successful?
He refuses to accept failure at any level. He takes it personally when he gets taken down in the room. He takes it I mean, it affects his soul almost. So him out here wrestling, he's a well-balanced man, but he has to win. According to him, he has to win right now, and so he'd do anything that it took to do it.
The flurry in the first period, an example of kind of his cockiness. He didn't bail out.
Oh, absolutely. He won't get taken down. If he gets taken down, he sometimes gets taken down to his back because he just refuses.
Last point, what does he got to do here on top? Now he's got riding time in his back pocket.
Excuse me, I've been yelling too much. Gosh. Just riding tough here is important. I mean, it takes it out of the bottom man. He's controlling the tempo. And then if he rides tough here, then the third period can be his, and he can control it.
Jordan Lean, thank you. NCAA champion, Todd.
All right, thank you, Quint. Jordan, the 2008 national champion out of Cornell, giving us his very unbiased opinion, someone who has wrestled with Kyle Dake. And right now, Dake in control, 4-1, plus riding time, which gives him an extra point. And under 45 seconds now to go here in the second period.
Dake was successful tilting Montell Marion.
19-2, his record in NCAA qualifiers, and he's just turned 19, so he's still a teenager on the sport's biggest stage.
Getting those back points were big for Dake right there because he looks like he's huffing and puffing a little more than he has the whole tournament. And I'll tell you what, another thing about Montell Marion, he's in shape as well. But the way Dake is riding him right now, throwing in the half, even if he doesn't turn him, it's working because it wears on you. Time, strength, power.
And he does it by that crab ride. He'll pull him into his lap, do a backward roll, and there he's looking either for the claw or the half to tilt his opponent.
And what's telling is the head on the mat, the elbows out, head on the mat. You're not going anywhere if you're Montell Marion from underneath when you're in that position.
Over 2 minutes of riding time now.
But down 3 points, plus the riding time point. Marion's got to mount some offense here as we go under 10 seconds in the second period.
If he could score here, that would be big.
And the second period comes to a conclusion. Kyle Dake on top, 4-1. His mother, Jody Dake, in attendance, watching her 19-year-old son compete for the national championship.
Good start. Get set on bottom. Set. Don't move. Optional start. Cover. Wrestle. One. Red.
So the one-point escape is given up to Kyle Dake. Why would you choose that?
Because he's explosive, and he's saying my best opportunity is to go on the feet and try to either mount some takedowns or get into a scramble where I get the takedown and near fall in the same
So
bunch.
you're basically saying give up a point to get 2.
Exactly, and why waste time if you know you're not going to be able to turn him? That's why he cut him right away.
Kyle Dake now 5-1 in the third period. 1:33 to go to a national championship.
Up. Break.
All right, gentlemen, if you're in the corner of Montell Marion, what are you telling your wrestler? What does he have to do now besides put points on the board?
Marion is to move forward and do the Iowa attack. Try to get into the hips, do a double, maybe put him right to his back. For Dake, it's going to be tie up Marion's hands.
And Dake's such a competitor. You heard Jordan, I mean, he'd go to his back before he'd get taken down, but that could work against you, too. You got to be smart here. Dake is, but he's a true freshman. Remember that. Doesn't act like one, but it's still the national finals.
Marion's got the single in on Dake. Look at the defense by Kyle Dake.
Unbelievable. And he arches through.
Had himself in a very precarious situation there and somehow found a way to get away and no points.
Marion in tight. He just couldn't get cut across again. He cuts across now, but the hip action of Dake. And then he's able to grab the legs and, like Jeff said, arches through.
Great athleticism. Heavy, heavy hips.
Well, he's so long and lanky as well. Look at, there's again the shot, but this time not able to get past that defense of the arm and head.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Dake's got a leg in.
There's the 2. He was able to cast his hips over.
Marion now one takedown away from tying this up. Remember, the riding time in favor of Kyle Dake.
So he's more than one takedown away.
And he's got to cut him, which is a point for Dake.
That riding time cannot be erased.
So he needs something more than a takedown.
Needs back points.
So 6-3, Montell Marion 3 points down, plus the riding time.
Can Marion get into Dake and dump him to his back? It's not going to happen here.
Now under 15 seconds to go. The final 10 seconds for the true freshman on his way to a national title.
Trusting his hips right here.
And Dake has become the first freshman at Cornell to win an NCAA title. An impressive performance for the 19-year-old.
And some people say the finals are boring. Wow, what a first three.